Best Gaming Tower Prebuilt. Hello everyone, here I am back with another super exciting video. So, today I will talk about the best gaming tower prebuilt. So let's see what kind of PC we have on our today's list. I hope you will like all of them. So, without any further delay, let's start with the video. And if you like the video, then do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's start with the top product. Number 1. Acer Predator Orion 3000. The Acer Predator Orion 3000 is our number 1 preference for the high-quality gaming PC that you can purchase without any second thought. And it comes down to one essential thing, the pricing value. This device featured the effective 10th Gen i7 CPU, RTX 3070 GPU, and 16 GB RAM. During our tests, we observed that the Orion 3000 was an absolute powerhouse when it came to 1440p and 4K gaming, with excellent performance in our suite of benchmark software and games, including Metro Exodus, Battle of the Tomb Raider, and The Division 2, which all manage more than playable points in 1080p and 1440p, and achieved such numbers in 2160p as well, with many titles averaging 4K 60 or better. Furthermore, we have discovered although that this configuration used to be some distance extra relaxed in QHD at greater body cost than when you doubled the resolution. You might also want to be artful with these settings sliders to hold matters rock strong when in Ultra HD. There's not only one factor at the place the cost-saving measures come into the fold for the Acer Predator Orion 3000, and this is in the onboard SSD sequential performance. Our overview unit used to be strolling a PCIe 3.0, with our take a look at figures reporting 2,477 MB examined and 1,812 MB/S write, which is pretty common specifically in contrast to what's feasible with the high-quality SSDs round proper now. However, these prices are a long way to excel figures that are feasible from ordinary hard drives and SATA units, so you must nonetheless ride first-rate loading instances and in-game performance too. We determined the drive to be enough sufficient with video games, nevertheless loading shortly by PCIe 3.0, even though it is well worth declaring that you can definitely add some other one in with the aid of the cases of free slot inside too. Now, let's see what we have at the second number. Hope you will like that one too. Number 2. Corsair One i300. While this specific line of prebuilt machines has a popularity for being expensive, we agree with the prices related with the modern Corsair One i300 are justified when examining the specs and overall performance on exhibit here. Our overview unit featured the modern 12th Gen CPU, an RTX 3080 Ti GPU, 64 GB DDR5 RAM, and a 2 TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD is a long ways the latest goes. You cannot actually anticipate cramming a lot greater into a computing device with such a compact structure factor. Our Corsair One i300 thoroughly excelled in each of our industry standard tests, and even said goodbye to our go-to games when pushed to their absolute limit. Of course, all that fancy hardware and the brand signature design would be useless if the Corsair One i300 lacked the strength to support it. Everything in the unit is really top shelf. So a specific point out goes to that stellar Gen 4 drive which serves as each boot OS and your storage, as we clocked figures of 7,061 MB study and 5,145 MB write. Weighs greater any game needs right now. Speaking of the games, the Corsair One i300 steamrolls graphically traumatic titles when strolling titles in 4K Ultra. This consists of properly above 60 FPS in Red Dead Redemption Roman 2 and Metro Exodus when maxed out, and simply shy of 200 FPS in the likes of Shadow of the Tomb Raider and The Division 2. Now, let's discuss the next one and see what we have at the next number. Number 3. Alienware Ryzen R10. The Alienware R10 continues to galvanize as the exceptional Ryzen gaming PC you can get at the moment. This is due to the expanse of alternatives accessible to you, with the device being reachable in many distinctive setups at aggressive rate points. Our Czech gadget utilized a Ryzen 7 CPU and an RTX 2070 Super. However, more recent iterations are strolling all the brand new Ampere video cards RTX 30 series. In our testing of the Alienware R10, we identified that it performed incredibly well when playing both Full HD and 1440p titles. The mid-range touring card delivered frame prices higher than 60 frames per second in games such as Metro Exodus, Red Dead Redemption Roman 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, simply to mention a few. You are paying a top class on that Alienware name. Though, and it is a standard piece of the puzzle, this is continued for as extensive as the company has been in existence. While the bodily aesthetics may additionally no longer be to everyone's personal taste, we can inform you that the case is handy to get in of, requiring simply one screw to come off, granting it entry to the internals. Now, let's discuss the next one and see what we have at that slot. Number 4. Alienware R12. Alienware's R12 is the main Alienware into the subsequent generation of gaming, as properly as 10th gen Intel processors and the opportunity of liquid-cooled graphics cards. It provides a range of builds to go well with most budgets. If you like to get into PC gaming for the first time, or would like to improve your present setup, then this is the most low-cost way to do it. Ranging from cheap starter rigs to pimped out extremely good PC, the Aurora R12 strikes proper stability of choice. Better still, these computers can be effortlessly opened and upgraded with distinctive components as and when you see fit. Because the power supply unit swings out on a metallic arm, you get greater room to fiddle with the PC insides. The R12's plan is of a comparable structure for the ultimate few years and is appealing, sufficient, and special if nothing else. Although it sticks with the exclusive case and scooped out the front of its predecessor, this replacement enriches that formulation with new lighting fixtures around the central strip in some cases. It's an addition that turns heads and makes the plan experience even greater futuristic than it did before. Now, let's see what we have at the last number. I hope all of these products' information will be super helpful for you. Number 5. HP Omen R10. If you're no longer out to construct your personal PC, or you've had no success with the modern GPU lottery, however nonetheless prefer a powerhouse computer for some next-gen gaming, test out HP Omen R10 line. Custom-built internal a slick Omen chassis. They provide strong hardware with masses of customization alternatives and the achievable for convenient future upgrades. The HP Omen R10 we've reviewed comes with some slick, understated RGB lighting, as nicely as a 10th gen Intel processor and RTX 2080 Super GPU. This model, with a year's guarantee included, however pricier patterns are handy with RTX 3000 series cards. Will be organized for all sorts of inventory fluctuation, given it is the 12 months 2022. The case has 2 tempered glass panels to exhibit your system, with convenient access for changes and extremely good airflow to forestall overheating. While the indoors isn't the tidiest we've viewed amongst the first-class gaming PC, the overall performance speaks for itself. The RTX 2080 Super GPU is nonetheless a beast at 1404 type and first-rate in 4K, too. With its liquid-cooled processor by no means getting too warm, even enjoying the most traumatic titles. HP has confirmed that it is taking pre-built machines seriously, so the Omen R10 receives a thumbs up from us. This is it for today. I hope you will like these shared products. I hope you will like this. If yes, then do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I will be back soon with another video. Till that, go and check out the link of the shared products for further details.